Okay, I'm feeling a little devilish today, and I'm trying a sip of caffeine. What do you think?
Take a drink.
Take a sip of this.
She's gonna flashback to this moment when she spirals out of control.
When it sends me, when the coffee sends me.
It just trades.
Did Daddy do your hair?
Yeah.
You look gorgeous.
The stuff they trade is like, one day I traded.
Show off your hair. Oh, look at that.
Gorgeous.
One day I gave the
Vlog is exporting. I got served breakfast in bed, my breakfast burrito. Nate's got to go put another coat of finish on the yoni boxes. I think this week he could be done with them, y'all. He's really been here through the process. And I would love to just be a domestic goddess right now and clean. Because I want to, when I leave the house for the night, I always try to make things as smooth and gorgeous and clean as possible for my hubby, as he would do for me. It's 11:11. First card pull of the episode, getting in my mood, and it turns out Take Direction came for me. I love this card. I feel so powerful when I receive it. It's a throat chakra card. In each of my chakra modules, I have a ritual, and it just so happens that hibiscus was a big part of that clarity Take Direction ritual. That's in my module if you want to check it out. But this really set my tone forward to spring, helped me to be decisive and organized, and I went ahead and got it. So thank you, Take Direction. It's just one of those days. Things are getting done. The sun is shining. I'm gonna clean the floors, vacuum the stairs. It's gonna feel so good. I'm gonna be with my girls tonight. A little shaking out the rug action, a little sweeping, a lot of sweeping. It doesn't always get done like it should, but I went for it today. And I had those 2000 hip hop beats flowing. Any guesses? It's hustling. Rick Ross. We in room 222. So that fueled me. And I was really able to make that floor shine, y'all, which will also come back in the episode. Lots of throwbacks, this one. But yes, get my floors done. Nothing like it. I'm done with my chores. I really crushed. Lots of vacuuming, lots of sweeping, lots of wiping down, lots of air clearing, smoke. And I'm ready to take a shower. Nate's ready to be done with the yoni boxes. He's pretty over it. We thought that, mostly me, thought that, maybe this could be a side thing for him because he does them so beautifully, and that's part of why it's so painstaking. He's a total craftsman. My friend has been really, flexible on the deadline, but he just wants to, get them done and out of the garage. But he's like, I don't know if I'm going to make another one after this. I'm like, what? No. They're looking so gorgeous. Let me show you. I think I can just show you the lids. He's doing the final sand on the lids. Okay, yeah, he's got one out there, but okay. I know the lighting's a little bit yellow in here, but they're so gorgeous. I really love how blonde some of this wood gets. That's so cute to me. These must not be finished. They look like they need a coat. And he's look how cute these the zebra type ones are. I'm really stoked about it. They're all so special. No matter what, no matter if it turns into something bigger than this, this is huge. And so many people are going to experience genital, sexual organ healing and attunement with this. I'm absolutely proud. I'm excited. And I think he'll come around. I took a shower. I'm letting my hair air dry. I was pretty convinced when I was in the shower that I was gonna learn how to French braid right now. And then I saw how my hair was drying and I was like, no. So this could change, but it's gonna be a night where we let our hair down, you know what I mean? Literally. So I haven't decided on my outfit for sure. I want to be comfortable. I know that much. This is pretty cozy, but I'm not sure if it's like big hoodie vibes. Hey, I just pulled up to Jess's. I can smell the Nag Champa. She has like a little altar right outside her door, which is so sweet, a little goddess altar. A little fae altar, so got my flowers. Okay, look at this. Okay, I have to look at you. It's amazing. OMG. How Vanna White was that of Lainey? She's so fucking cute. So this was the altar that Jess had semi-set up when we got there, and we were just so in sync, which we always are because we're telepathically connected. But I brought hibiscus for the altar, and I brought all of my crystals that had points on them, and Jess had the altar set up with all of these like smoky and clear quartz points. It was so insane. She made hibiscus and lemon balm tea. We had no coordination on this. We had a gorgeous evening and stayed up super late and had a great time. But I actually had a call in the morning, which you see me sneaking around and waking up for. I dug around and found her girls' markers so that I could doodle while I was on my call, which I took in Jess's office. You see me in there now. And those are like the cards that our crew had pulled over the night. It was my boss bitches in business call with my other group of friends, and so we just updated each other. It had been a while, and I have a little project coming, a reiteration of my deck symbols. At almost 1 p.m, I'm having cake for breakfast. So we had angel food cake, which is not something that we or I have often. It was such a special treat for many reasons. One being the word angel is in the food. And Katie made her own whipped cream, which was seriously heavenly. And the bliss just kept coming. It was a miracle that I was still hanging out. Usually at the sleepovers, I'm the first to dip because my daughter was so young for so long, but I decided to stay today. And I'm so glad I did because Jess made these breakfast sandwiches on sweet potato toast, and that was another level of bliss. I wore this Capricorn shirt, which look, it's so cute with the Saturn poking out. It really gives sleepover. So we just stayed jamming and lounged around and got all of our conversation in. But, eventually I did have to go home, and I just continued the nest. Daphne and I painted her nails, and I got some casual reading in while Nate wrestled our kids to the ground. Good girl. I just let Twigo for the first time without a leash after her surgery. I'm going to make some chai, maybe a little dirty. Yesterday was pure vibes. I got nothing done. So it's 8 a.m. now. Amanda's coming for a garden consult at noon. I really want to have my thoughts together, my questions together. So it's like a really smooth meeting. So that's what I'm going to do. Feels amazing to wake up and have my morning drinks down, know the things that I like, one being my mineral water. And it was actually time to label my water. And I just go to my altar, I pick out a little piece of washi tape. Green was feeling good to me as I'm kind of like in the heart space. And the word of the day, wait for it. Have any of you implemented this? Do any of you do this yourselves? Holler back. Yes, the word of the week is gratitude. Classic. Drinking it in. Returning to the countertop to make my chai. It really is my preferred warm drink of choice in the morning now. You've seen me do this 1,000 times, but it doesn't get old because I love this ritual. I love sacred water. I love the spices and the herbs. Oh, you see what I did there? A smidge of coffee and a smidge of creamer. I'm really just keeping y'all surprised. Oh, and a froth. Okay, that's never been seen before, but feeling wackadoodle on a moon day. And this is just my outfit. I tried to get dressed for myself. This anthro shirt I got years ago, a little gray leggings. And it was spring break, so Rex is home all week. And we played the Ladybug game. We really like this. It involves counting. It's sort of a collaborative game. Everyone can win at the end. And Daphne, it's one that Daphne can do fairly easily with much direction. But we have fun. We get down. I stayed true to my to-do list, even when putting Daphne down. So here I am working on my garden plan and my ideas for the week. Okay, Amanda should be here shortly. I just spent Daphne's nap going over just top of mind questions, concerns, ideas for the front and the back. I pulled up my seed inventory and I just kind of drew out a rough layout of things. Oh, I wanted a different colored pen for the things that she says. My spread for the day, this was at the bottom of the deck and I like put it in, shuffled, and I got it. I was thinking it was for me, but it was affirmed. Rhythm card, that's feeling right and good. And then I felt like this Eight of Cups depiction really reflected the same colorways as these. So, oh, shnikes. I rolled one gift J. I would like, and now I spilled a bunch of herb. Oh well, it's like perfect bowl size, perfect mini bowl. And I just opened my birthday gift. This is incredible. I can't even believe this. I love a clear envelope.
I know. It said for it.
Dope AF. I cannot believe this. This is so rad. What? Oh, you are so sweet. Speaking of cannabis, hey everyone, this is my friend Amanda, and today we have some special things out. We are doing a gardening as ceremony.
Yeah,
ceremony.
Gardening as ceremony consultation. So we're going to make the garden and the outdoor space a ceremonial container, a sacred space for the family and for the friends and for the clients to come and enjoy just a sacred, held, safe space.
It's exactly what I wanted. She knew. So we sat down, we started the appointment sitting down. Of course, we have some tea. She brought her new deck, the Herbal Astrology Oracle, and the card that came through for the garden for me was calendula, which it had a run in the garden this year. The flowers were from Amanda and I saved some seeds. So now we're going to step outside and actually walk the property.
It's going to be amazing. Join us.
Shade in the summer is going to be all in here. So I think something shade loving, like hydrangeas would be good, because then we have those flowers welcoming people. You could do hostas in here as a ground cover. You could do strawberries as a ground cover in here.
Okay.
Which have those beautiful little flowers, and you can have fruits that you can pick in here. This area.
Okay, well, that was a lot of information. I'm staring off into space. I'm staring at my phone, wolfing down a bowl of popcorn after Amanda left. But let me come back to gratitude. This really is the word of the week for me because, one, I have a tendency to complain. Funny thing I do. And like as soon as I'm noticing I'm complaining, I'm like turning it into gratitude. I get to make this bed. I get to vibe at home with my children for a week. And I don't know if I've explained it well, but basically my 6th house is in Pisces, and yes, Pisces is ending like tomorrow. But where the degrees of my house, in the 6th house, it goes into Aries. So this is my time of like extreme daily devotion. This is my time of changing my habits in a way that's really beneficial to my success, allegedly. So I just feel like it's good for me. It's good for me to like practice gratitude in this really specific and focused way right now. I'm going to show you my daily devotions list. This list is something that I made a couple of years ago. You might have seen it in some other videos. These are my daily devotions. These are like the things that I know work best for me in setting my day right. Basically, I try to do as many of these things as I can as early as I can. Like if I can get through 4 or 5 in the morning, dream recall, hydration, hygiene, hemp. Let's say I can get through those things. I know I got the ball rolling. And it really also ties into the RX for self-care that we're starting tomorrow. Yeah, and I don't feel like I have to justify any of these. I was like gonna go in to explain them, but these are the things that just make me feel best. And I have like different ways of, I have different versions of these things. Like maybe let's say small or big. Like it could be small ritual, it could be big ritual. Hemp, for example. I'm not like forcing myself to smoke every day, but I'll like make sure that I'll like check in with cannabis, and if it feels like it can support me, I'll utilize it, but maybe a different route. Maybe I'm just taking CBD oil. Maybe I'm using a salve on my skin, just connecting with the plant in that way. But a lot of times just like a hit of hemp is good for me. The hydration, you know, I like to try to drink my water every day or every morning. So I'm still getting through this one, and it's not like I have to drink all this and then I can check it off. That's kind of harder, but these are reminders for me because some of these things are ongoing throughout the day, hence drinking water. I like never get to mirror work. That's why it's on the bottom, but I have some ideas. So you'll have to come to the RX for self-care cohort to talk about it. As for the garden consult, I am overwhelmed in a little bit. I'm a little overwhelmed. I took some notes, y'all, and we have prioritized what's most important. What's most important is the garden beds that are for veggies and food. Food is the most important. Everything else is extra. The yard is gorgeous as is, but it's like a big project because the soil is not good and I need to completely dig out all the beds. Kind of while simultaneously building our own compost. That's priority 1. Then number 2, I do want to start working on the entrance into the space, getting my protective plants up, these protective elements. I am looking forward to all this being done. I am overwhelmed in this moment because it's a lot of information and it's this commitment, you know, and I've known it's coming. I'm so in line with divine timing. I'll never stop saying that because I'm so on right now. And this was just the perfect gift. I'm so happy. I'm so blessed. This is the perfect insight. I have enough time. I can be working on it a little bit here, a little bit there. And I think everything and everyone's aligned. Like Nate's going to finish up these boxes. We're going to be spending more time tending to the yard together. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Stay tuned. Okay, I just got weirded out because well, first of all, this. I'm in my luteal phase. Okay. Well, I noticed this, and I noticed the pictures that I have downstairs. I have these giant portraits of my kids, and I'm like, is this weird? Am I weird? Not just regular size photos, like giant. What? It's whatever. Is that weird? I like it. Okay, also, maybe it's the coffee. I can't go down this path. Maybe I'm feeling how I'm feeling like now, like right now, because I had coffee. I had a splash. The splash is enough. I gotta knock that off. But Nate leaves me a little extra. He needs to make his exact amount. I won't have it. No, now I'm placing blame. But that could explain it. Okay, all that's really happening is that my counter is dirty, and I think that if I put in a podcast and focus, I could get it clean. Well, my tummy is feeling kind of funny. I'm a little just like nervous. I'm just a little nervous, and I want to like go to bed, and I want to hide, and I don't want to do the things that I need to do. And thank God that I come on here and tell you guys that I'm going to do things before I do it, so that I actually do it. It's so amazing when you are like, you inspired me to do this, and you like keep me going. And that's like my natural state, is to like be a workhorse and like figure it out and be excited about things. But sometimes I do be hitting a wall. Sometimes I be scared of the thing that I know is next. And I'm not nervous about the group or anything, because I know it's healing for all of us. I'm not nervous about facilitating, but sometimes when it comes to marketing, when it comes to conveying how important I feel something is, the impact that I feel I'm offering, then I get nervous, because I get caught up in like marketing and like trying to put it in the way that people will understand, but it's not possible. And I just, instead of like shutting down and procrastinating and building it up as something, I'm just every step trying to keep it as real as possible. My tummy is all twisted up tonight. Half diet, half anxiety. But that's the thing, like I'm seeing myself slipping and like trying to escape in these little ways today. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna get me. I'm a clear channel. And that's why I'm excited about this round of ARCs for self-care that has been going for like 5 years. It's about the focus. It's about sharpening my focus so I can get done what I need to do in the world. Okay. Cheers. Let's go check on my hubby. Nate's like really inspiring me. It's different because his work is physical. Like I can't imagine. In some ways I'm like, I can't imagine doing that. Like that seems even harder. But also there's like a completion. There's something to doing things with your hands. Whereas like all of this virtual work that I do, I'd be complaining about. But all I have to do is sit up in my bed. So crazy. What are you doing?
They're done.
They're done? I'm capturing the moment that they're done?
Allegedly.
How do you feel?
Good.
Stunning. I came out here to work with you. I brought my laptop and everything.
All I was going to do is get the washcloth with a little bit of dish soap.
I love these blonde ones. This is so cute. This is so adorable. I love that. Y'all, I'm working on my shit, and I'm about to export and feeling like unsure about myself, but it's 11:11. It's 11:11, and my computer is just at 22%. So I feel like I'm getting the go ahead here. Also, I'm at my desk. This is literally unheard of. This has never happened before. This is breaking news. I'm doing it. I'm literally doing it. I love when I'm doing it. I love it when I do it. Thank you.
making me tea?
Yeah, it's cooling off. It needs a minute to cool off.
I'm trying to.
Yeah. Okay, this is all interesting.
This Play-Doh. Who's that from?
I want like a
Down. Fast. There, Aaron.
doesn't have to be a snowman.
Go away, Anna.
Okay, bye.
Now it's not make it yet.
Here is the view of the altar after the completion of that reset. Took some new special things out, cleared it off, and I just love this tiny little bowl that I have. I think it's by like Elevate Jane. It's the perfect size. And then I got my journaling ritual on. It's part of my daily devotions. And the kids got their Play-Doh on, and we can kind of coexist like that. And I can get my mind sorted. Do you want to tell us about it, Rex?
I spelled spring like this, with these letters. Wow, I lose the R. Okay, sorry.
Maybe Daphne took it.
Oh, spring.
Nice.
And
dear.
I put a butterfly with this. Flutter, flutter.
That is so cute. Great work.
And also, my brother has this. It has a lot of Lego on it. Because we use it to shape out letters because I couldn't find this yesterday.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. OMG, I'm having the most beautiful prayers. Nothing like rolling out of bed, starting your devotions to self without even considering your phone. You know what I mean? Damn, this is good. It's really good, y'all. I crossed a fear threshold with my focus last night, and I'm staying with it. I'm in my journal. That is a part of my devotions that I've been breezing over or just not even doing. So this is feeling extremely good. I'm feeling extremely internally sorted.
Nope.
The way that the sun is positioning as spring arrives, the like rainbows are coming back. The rainbows are coming back. This is so thrilling. This is so thrilling. So far, at 8:30 in the morning, my daily devotions include dream recall, journaling. I'm saving this for the call, the RX for self-care check-in. Hydration, yes. Yoga, I do want to edit that to just like my stretch and strength practice. Nature, not in the outside sense. Not connecting with anyone yet, except for the who's here. Hygiene, I did wipe my face down and I count that. If my toothbrush was up here, I would do it. Adornments, I mean, I have a necklace on, I've had hemp, I have not done mirror work. I'm halfway through these. That's the feeling. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Yeah, baby. It was so convenient that my bracelets were all stacked in the kitchen. It made for an easy additional adornment. And my kids wanted a snack, and I made them a snack, but I had 5-star presentation because why not? So here I am organizing this snack and following the leader and adding some peanut butter, a little protein to the mix. You know what it is. I'm working on my nervous system. My kids have been sending me, but today's okay because I actually am like doing all the shit that I need to do for myself, you know? Oh, well, I'm happy for your clarity. Happy spring. This is an amazing place to be. Right? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm actually supposed to go live in about 5 minutes. I'm trusting it. I'm not all the way there, but I'm trusting it. Put my tapestry on the deck. Collecting some crystals and things. I'm probably gonna start a new incense, but yeah, I can't really talk because I gotta set up. I'm bringing my Follow Your Heart deck. The candles are lit. I think I'm gonna leave the candles inside. The sun is fully outside, and that's gonna do it for me every time. I saw a blue jay land in the cutest way when I was talking to Mia on the phone. Blue jays are signs of community. So stoked on this. Oh, I wish I could rip a bowl, but of hemp. But nah. The incense of it all is a little bit dangerous, but we had a beautiful orientation and start to the ARCs for Self-Care program. It's not too late to follow along, so check out the down bar for information. And then our friend Kai came over and was so sweet to bring their special recipe. Rex was copying it down of sweet potato pancakes from scratch. So the kids were making the oat milk here. And it felt so good to get my work done before my friend came over so we could really drop in for the day. When Kai comes, they usually stay for a while because they live far enough that it's like nice to settle in. And it was a delicious treat.
It was a test to get my rainbow power.
It was another day in the sun with our friend Kai. They just left. It's 7:45. It's bedtime, but I'm gonna try to finish these dishes. We had such a yummy meal. Yeah, I feel like so accomplished today. I got my work done. It felt so good to do my work. I had time in between. Kai came, nourished us, had amazing conversation and friendship. Headed out. I'm gonna clean the countertop. All right. Good morning. It's 9. I'm gonna close this. I just cleared my inbox. There were some things in there even from 2023, so I'm out of sorts today. I'm feeling just kind of bummed and overwhelmed, but I'm doing some side quests to feel like I'm making progress on something. And I cleared my inbox. And now I'm going to give my children a bath, and I'm going to give myself a bath, and we're going to do our pull-ups, and we're going to keep it moving. Slow but sure, getting my swole on. We drove halfway to meet Anna at the park and all of our friends, which was so fun because Rex was on spring break, so he got to see his friends that he never gets to see. He was like, dang, you guys are always having fun when I'm at school. I'm like, I know. And we stopped at the apothecary. I can't help myself. And we stopped at King Soopers, and I brought home a plant. Well, I'm wearing sort of something unique today. I got these pants at the thrift store. I thought I was going to wear them to Polish, but I ended up not. So this is my first time wearing them. And they're a little bit wacky. And then I wanted to wear my green sweater. And then I don't like being cold, so I wanted to wear my other green sweater, but it has pockets. And then this is actually a bandana that goes on your head, but it's like started stretching in a way that I feel like doesn't look right. So I put it on my neck because I didn't want to be cold. And then I brought a hat to the park because I didn't want my daughter's head to be cold, but then I ended up wearing it because she was just going to throw it on the ground anyway. And that's what I look like. And you know, I'm always loving to have more plants and work. I did like a little feng shui with some things yesterday, like this spider plant was there, but I felt like this wasn't getting enough sunlight that it needed on top because it was there. So, you know, I just kind of did a little swapperoo, and that's kind of fun to do with the plant sometimes. I'm not sure if the money tree likes this spot, but so far so good. It is turning a little yellow. Anywho, I brought a new plant home. To avoid the garden work I need to do, I brought a new plant home. No, this little shamrock situation, this was just like $2 at King Soopers, and the blooms are kind of like whack. But I've never taken care of one of these, and the florist at King Soopers was like, yeah, just pull these little fried bits off and don't overwater it, and that'll be okay. And I said, okay. So that's what I'm doing, and I hope it thrives.
Bon appetit.
Daisy's still going strong. I did end up moving my money tree. It likes north light, so I got creative and moved it downstairs to my desk. Makes sense, desk, money. And then my kids wanted to do glitter this morning, and reluctantly I said yes, but it's not too bad in hindsight. I just have to actually stop what I'm doing. They can't do it themselves. And it's fun to add glitter to things, so we did a couple of creative projects, and that's always satisfying for everyone. I got my coffee replacement and chai in here. I got my water, my mineral water. We've done a couple crafts. Multitasking. I've been in planning mode. I've been getting my tasks together. I'm big on the digital organization this week. Actually, there's like no avoiding it at this point. I just like had to shut it all down. Any like expectations that I had of myself that were like externally facing in any way, I just had to shut it down. I was like, none of this is that crucial. I'm feeling a little run down, and I just have to tuck in. Okay, I got that tapestry. I don't think I told you about it. I got this tapestry and I had it in our bedroom, and then I used it outside for my live yesterday, 2 days ago. And then I just hung it here to see, but it's not working. It doesn't work there. But I think it'll work over our garage door. All this, I'm out of breath, you guys. It's not worth explaining. Partially it's because I had to find and then lug a giant ladder inside. And I'm gonna hang it up. And I hope it's worth it. Okay, attempt number 1 to hang the tapestry. Climbed the ladder, realized I was way too far from the wall, climbed back down, still not close enough. Try again, babes. Turned the ladder around. I was closer, but I still couldn't reach or go high enough where I was comfortable reaching. Okay, try again. I folded the ladder together. I don't know if this is like a safe thing to do, but I did it. And still, I did my best attempt. That scared me so bad. This obviously doesn't work at all. I'm gonna leave it there for the day. I'm not gonna tinker with it myself. It does need to come to the right and need to be like straightened, but I'm not even sure I want it to live there. So let me just kind of like experience it here today and see if I generally like it. More plant tending. This one needed a wipe down. All of them do, to be honest, but I'm just doing a little bit at a time. Same approach to my outside garden as the indoor, just tending to everyone a little bit at a time. It's better than scrolling, for sure. And then after my Monstera, I decided while Daphne was napping that I needed to take a bath So I got that all set up. I figured if I was working on my phone, scrolling and posting to my phone, on my phone, I could do it from the bath. There were 2 spider fam, and we chilled together. We had an afternoon play date, and I just wanted a little bit more me time, a little moment in the sun, soaking up that vitamin D before I went and socialized. Twiggy is the most precious angel baby, especially as she ages. I just am so tender for her. Trust your identity. Be in touch with your reality. Okay. Read me. What's my reality? 1 prism, 1 tarot. Rainbow for both. Oh, what do you think? I did get this when Kai was here. My reality is a mystery. Continues to be a mystery. And how do I approach and navigate it? I like tarot for specifics. Huh. Ace of Cups. It's fresh. Changed my mind on the hat. Throwback. Here's Nate coming to my rescue as a husband should.
This ice cream is yummy.
How's yours?
Pretty good, dude.
Dad? Snickerdoodles? I got Oreo. Bedtime Duolingo. I'm trying to stay in the final diamond tournament. It's not likely, but I also opened a book. Thrilling. I'm experiencing a little unrest this morning. I know I'll get it sorted. What I'm doing, I ran upstairs. I rolled out of bed, but I ran upstairs and I grabbed my tape measure because I want our room to be different. And I have this complex where I can spend $20, $40, $50 on like some random shit. Not random, but things that I enjoy. But I never make it around to the $100, $150, $200 changes in the home that would like really make a difference. So I'm just kind of trying to temper myself into not reaching for the thing that I can get right now, and or making the plans so that when I come across the thing that is a little bit more expensive, let's say a bed frame, let's say curtains, let's say, what else do I want? Oh, I want this, I want to do like kind of a canopy net situation. Actually, that's not expensive, but old. New bedding that I know what I want when I want it. And I want to kind of thrift some things this weekend, etc. So I'm just getting my measurements. I'm just doing my planning, proper planning. That's just one facet of all of the information that I'm holding in my head, you know? I'm not like in a position to buy those things right now, but I kind of am in the position in my life to be ready, to be ready, to be ready. I'm just like in prep mode. I'm in my luteal phase. I'm in nesting phase. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, we moved to this house a year and a half ago. And we have our bed frame as we've had since we were like 20-something, very young 20-something. This was like, I wonder if they could cut it down. So basically we have a lot of built-ins in our room, and we have this ledge. This ledge goes like all along these 2 walls. So, but it also, our bed frame now blocks the window. So, so let's see. 40 inches. Yeah, bruh. Okay, but where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it in notes, or I'm going to put it in reminders. So it's fasting Friday, and it's editing Friday. Last night I did not finish my blizzard. That was like the first time in forever. Frozen reference. That I haven't finished like my dessert like that. I just didn't have to. I just didn't want to. So I'm making progress, you know. And I'm proud of that. Surprise, surprise. Blue Lotus chai as my warm drink of the morning. So special to me. A little stir, stir, stir. I was really on it this morning. I was on the sites, flipping between Target and King Soopers, getting those deals, getting my pickup orders in line so that I could just be a mommy for the rest of the day. Me kind of thinking that my day is going really well and I'm turning it all around, and then kind of seeing this happen. What? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, that kind of killed my mood. Gotta clip my 4 times the fuel points. I'm like really roller coastering, and things are out of my control that don't feel good, and I'm just doing my best to not shut down in the face of that. I'm trying my best to just stay present and exist even when things are extremely uncomfortable.
Oh, darn it!
I know this is not a big deal. These are the types of things that feel like a big deal to me as a person with an overtaxed nervous system. Or, you know, just the things that I feel like I'm on track. My focus gets derailed. I am working on my focus. Thank you, Daphne, for providing a lab for focus. Once I got over the dramatics of it all, I cleaned up the rice. Yes, I know, it probably took less than 10 minutes. And yeah, I just had to set a boundary, which it was bringing up fight or flight as I was doing it. I'm shaking, but I know that I have to do it. And I'm also feeling sacred rage because that's what clued me in that this transaction, this like conversation needed to end. I hate to fucking do it, you know, but it needed to be done. That's why I'm grateful for things like trauma touch therapy and being in tune with my body and shaking the shit out of myself after doing something like that, after protecting myself, after having a primal reaction to something, also soothing myself in like a primal way. And I'm gonna take my hemp. I'd love to smoke, but my lungs feel weak this week, so I'm out. We're going to the library, the thrift store. My total, I filled this whole thing up. Books, puzzles, weights, this gorgeous blanket. There was a blue one too with the same pattern, but there was like a little snag on it and I didn't like the blue. Just fun shit. My total was like $386 and I'm satisfied, and we're gonna go now to the library. This is my baby girl stunting at the library. What do you know about that? Exactly. I was flipping through this book I got for Rex and I to read. It's called Arborama. It's about trees, while Nate was doing his bedtime ritual with the children of wrestling them and riling them up. We enjoyed mac and cheese and Brussels sprouts for dinner. And that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Bliss be with you.